Good morning guys and girls and welcome to YouTube. Today is all about water sports and welcome to my channel, Ollie JHM. So good morning, and before we start anything, let's quickly go back to a little clip that I filmed for a vlog when I went to Cornwall. However, I didn't put it in there because I think it's more suitable for this water sport video. So this vlog is basically explaining something that I got for a GoPro. So take a look at it and I'll explain something afterwards. But this is a package we got from Amazon. It just came in the post this morning, so last minute. This is from a company called Goliton. Both the links to the website to GoPro and Goliton will be in my description. This is the first device. It is a clip for the GoPro that goes on top of the waterproof case, but this is an aluminium one. It's just going to be a bit stronger and safer to make sure that the GoPro is 100% waterproof. So that's that. Always been looking for one of these since we've got the GoPro. It's this, the surfboard mount. So you get these sticky things here, these sticky pads, and you stick them on the bottom of this clip here, and obviously the GoPro clips into this device here, and that sticks onto the front of your board. That also sticks onto your surfboard, and this string goes through it, which ties to your GoPro. So if this mount comes off, your GoPro is still attached with that mount. Okay, so these things are designed to go right at the top of your surfboard, like that. And then the camera faces up and towards the surfer. Okay, so basically when we were at Cornwall, I was going to put that surfboard mount onto the surfboard. And one night it started raining so hard, and obviously we don't want to put the mount on a wet board, it's not going to stick properly. So we woke up in the morning, I thought I'd do it then. And then there was no time, we had to quickly go surfing, and then... So I didn't actually get to use that mount, but I am thinking of using it in a video to come in the future, probably at a more local bay, like Josh Bay. Yeah, so hopefully you'll get to see that mount in action. So that is the GoPro stuff, that's the little bit of vlogging there. But let's get on to the main subject today, and that's all about water sports. And my first one is swimming. So at this point really, I just want to mention the GoPro itself, and you can see a few videos here. The GoPro is such a versatile camera, and you can take it anywhere from on land to underwater, and it picks up the picture so clearly. As long as you've got that waterproof case on, it is excellent, especially for things like this where you can see me diving into the water. It does pick it up perfectly clear, and probably better in obviously swimming pools because there's clear water. Having said that though, the Mediterranean Sea is nice and clean, but you probably wouldn't be able to see anything if you took it to your local coast because the water is green and murky and horrible. And linking to that is scuba diving, and it's an experience I want to quickly talk to you about. I was lucky enough to carry this out in Cyprus a couple of years back, and ever since it's an experience I will never forget. However, it was something that was a lot harder than I thought. Lots of people probably, and so did I, assumed that you just put your mask on, you go underwater and you breathe oxygen. But it really isn't that simple. Because you're going so deep, you have to constantly depressurise your ears because the air. There's also a little device you have to push that blows out air from like a jacket you wear, so you can sink and float, because obviously you don't want to be on the bottom, but at the same time you don't want to be floating at the top, so you have to get the levels right on that. You have to worry about the breathing. There is so much to worry about. It's not literally going down and looking at these animals. There's so much on your mind. But it was an excellent experience, and I suppose if you've done it again, there'll be less to worry about, you're more experienced, and you can enjoy the wildlife. So I definitely recommend that, as even just a one-time thing, it is truly excellent. I'm not sure if you would count this as a water sport, but I certainly do. It's paragliding. Again, it's another experience you won't forget. We managed to go up 150 metres if you take a look at this, and you can see the height is unbelievable. And one thing you notice when you go up slowly is it gets quieter and quieter because you're farther and farther away from the land and the sea and everything. And when you get up there, it's pretty much silent apart from the wind. It is really unbelievable. And then the landing is probably the best bit. You come in and your feet just have to land on the deck of the boat. The man that done this for us, he was running the whole thing himself. He had the boat that was driving, he was setting up the kite, then he had to put that out, bring it in, and he was doing it all himself, so it was amazing. Okay, next I want to go to kayaking, and we about 6 years ago probably bought this blow-up kayak from a company called Sevalor. I'll put the link down below. And they're a great company that sells these blow-up kayaks, which is great because lots of these hard shell ones are hard to transport. You obviously need a bigger car to put them on your roof. But these ones blow up, they blow back down, the seats blow up as well, so you can literally fit in a bag about that big. But that's a great experience, especially in Cornwall where we do it, where you get the waves. You can surf on the waves like this, and it is quite a fun thing to do. If you've never done kayaking before, I definitely recommend. There's all sorts of things you can do with it. As I said, you can take it to Cornwall, for example, and surf the waves, but you can even take it up a nice quiet river and enjoy the views. Paddling, it's quite relaxing and an enjoyable experience. It's certainly better than rowing, which I did do once, and never again. That was very difficult with the two paddles you have to do. This is just one simple manoeuvre, nice and streamlined boat, not one of these square paddle things that you just struggle to push along. So finally is surfing, and I started probably about 6 years ago, and I tried stand-up surfing. It's unbelievable, because you're out of the water, the speed you get, and it's just an excellent feeling when you catch a wave and you're almost balancing. It's like you're flying almost. If you go to Cornwall now, you can hire out boards for about £10 for 2 hours and give it a try. At first, obviously, I was hiring out the boards, and now I've got my own board, as you can see. And that does come with its own problems as well. When you hire out boards, they're foamies, as people refer to them, or a foam board. And what that means is quite soft, quite buoyant, easy to balance on. When you want to go a little bit more professional, you get a hard board, which is more like an epoxy resin type board. So it's a little bit less buoyant, but it's more streamlined, more fast. But the problem is with that, it is so hard. So when you fall off the board, or when there's people in front of you and you come off the board and the ball keeps going, it can be very dangerous actually. And as the balls get smaller and smaller, they get more pointed at the front to become more streamlined, and they end up becoming knives in the water. So it is quite a dodgy sport. You have to make sure there's a clear area, and it's very tiring as well. You've constantly got to be fighting against the waves. So you ride one in, and then you've got to go up and out against the waves. It can take sometimes like 5 minutes to get back out to catch a wave that can bring you in within 30 seconds. What seems like quite a simple sport is actually quite difficult in lots of ways. It's not just balancing on a board. And what it's all about is watching for a wave behind. You're taking out the board backwards almost, so the point's facing to the beach. You're holding the back of the board, moving outwards, or some people even swim on the board and paddle out. And then when you see a wave, as you can see here, you turn around, jump on the board, start paddling. You need to be in front of it, and ideally you want to get a wave just before it breaks so you get more speed. However, I might look like a professional here, always catching the waves. That's because I've edited it. If you take a look now at some of the fouls and the attempts it takes just to get up on a wave, it can sometimes take 3 to 4 goes before you actually manage to stand up and successfully surf on a wave. It's something, as my hobby, that I would definitely recommend to anyone just to give it a go. And if not, then try bodyboarding, which is a half board. Your legs dangle in the water, but your body's on the board, and you still get a bit of speed. And it's something just there's a great bit of fun, and it's a lot safer than surfing itself. One water sport, if you can count it as well, that I'd definitely like to do in the future is diving with sharks. I'd definitely like to go in the shark cage and experience these huge creatures, these deadly things swimming around you. It's just something probably you get a thrill from. So hopefully this video gave you at least some insight into water sports, maybe surfing, maybe kayaking, and in some way hopefully got you thinking about maybe trying one out if you haven't yet already. Please let me know in the comments if you've done water sports and what ones you like, and if there's any that's worth trying out, or if you found this video helpful and encourage you to do some water sports. So thank you so much. If you did like the video, then please do give it a like. That would be much appreciated. And if you do want to see more videos where I'm talking like this, where I'm vlogging, or even where I'm doing some photography videos, then please do subscribe to my channel and you can see all the videos right there. So comment, like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Ollie JHN. Thank you so much. Thank you.